Very good morning to all students. This is second part of lesson first, Regileg's first adventure. Now, as you know, student, in part 1, I have discussed first 2 pages of the story. Now, remaining part of the story and remaining question answer and exercise I will discuss in this video. So, all of you concentrate here properly. Now, as you know, students, the beginning of the story. So, before starting the second part of the story, I would like to ask one or two simple questions to you. Okay, my first question is, what was the name of small rabbit? I repeat once again, what was the name of small rabbit? Just now, I can't listen your answer. So, I am giving answer that Regileg is the name of a small rabbit. Okay. Second question, who was Molly? I repeat once again for you. Question number 2, who was Molly? Just now I am giving answer. Molly was the mother of Regileg. Okay. Now, one more question that students I want to ask you, that who were fighting? Who were fighting? Okay. I know students that those students who are giving proper concentration, they all know the answer of this question, that Blue Jay and Squirrel were fighting with each other, right? Okay. Now, as we know students that in the first part of the story, that Regileg was a very small rabbit and his mother warned him that not to come out from the nest till she return and remain keep quiet inside the nest. But Regileg was a very curious rabbit and he wanted to see the surrounding atmosphere of his nest. So he came out from the nest and suddenly he heard a odd continuous sound, and in order to find out that from where this sound is coming, so he came outside from the nest as a curiosity in order to find out. Now see that, as we know students, that his mother strictly told him that you have to remain inside the nest, but this small rag came outside. Now see what happened. The sound stopped as soon as he moved. He could see nothing. So he took one step forward to get a better view. As soon as Regileg came from the nest outside, then the sound suddenly stopped and he could see nothing surrounding there. So in order to get a better view, he took one step forward and immediately found himself in front of an enormous black snake. And suddenly you can see here students in the picture also, that suddenly he found one black, very large black snake. Mommy, help me, mommy! Rex screamed in a terror as the snake darted at him. Now students, what happened? Look at here. You can see very dangerous snake came like cobra. And the rabbit was very small. You can see in the picture also. So suddenly Reg cried, Mommy, Mommy, help me. And because of the fear, because of the terror, a feeling of great fear created in his mind. And the snake darted at him. Now, see here the highlighted word. I have underlined the word darted. Students, here the meaning is clearly given. Darted means moved suddenly and quickly. That snake moving very quickly towards him. Then what happened? See that. He tried to run away with all the strength in his tiny limbs. Rag was a very small rabbit. He was not a big rabbit. He cannot protect himself alone without anyone's help. So, still, he tried and ran away with all whatever strength he has in his tiny limbs. He used that strength, but enough last, the snake had him by one ear and secured the baby bunny in its coils. The rabbit ran very fast, but rabbit was a very small rabbit, so he cannot run faster like big rabbit. Then the snake had him by one ear. The snake hold his one ear of the baby bunny. And what happens, see that here the meaning also, students, all word I have underlined so that you can easily see the word meaning. Had him by one ear means held him tightly by the ear. Okay, so this black snake like cobra hold this Rag's one ear very tightly and secured the baby bunny in its coils. Here the word secured means you can see here got a tight hold on. Very tightly this black snake hold rabbit's one ear and the baby bunny in its coils. Now very important word, students, you can see the coils, the rings or spirals that a snake forms by curving its body around an animal that it wants to kill. Now see that this snake, you can see in the picture, no, circle type of a snake's body, that is called in English coils. So the snake wanted to kill this baby bunny. That's why he made his body in a spiral position, in a ring like position. And you can see here in the picture clearly given the snake's body is in a spiral or rings like that way. That is called coil. So the snake easily killed the rabbit and rabbit cannot move. So that way the snake make his body coil and hold the baby bunny, this small raggy leg, into that coils. Now see what happened. Mommy, mommy, gasps poor little raggy leg. The poor, very poor. Poor here means helpless. This small rabbit don't know how to protect himself. So he was crying, Mummy, Mummy. And this raggy leg was full of fear. The little one's cries would have stopped soon when bounding through the woods. Straight as an arrow came Mummy. As soon as Molly, his mother, heard this cry of her child, helpless cry of her child, the Molly used all his strength and very speedily, very quickly ran as fast as an arrow came Mummy. She was no longer the shy and helpless little Molly Cottontail. As we know previously, this Molly's nature was very shy and she was not brave. But as soon as she heard the cry of her child, and you know, students, that mother's love is always unconditional love. Any mother, whether it is a human beings or animals or birds, any mother cannot see their child into trouble. Okay, so here the Molly also know that her child may be in trouble, so she used all her strength, and now she is not shy or helpless, but see here, mother's love was too strong for that. The cry of her baby had filled her with the courage of a hero. Molly previously was a very shy and helpless type rabbit mother, but as soon as she heard the cry of her child, all the strength, all boldness came into her, and like a courageous hero, she ran as fast as arrow through the woods and suddenly came near by the Raggedy. Now see what happened in the end of the story. Hop, she jumped over the snake as it tried to attack her with all her strength. Molly attacked the snake. Whack! She struck the snakes with her sharp claws. With her sharp claws, she attacked the big snake. It was such a hard hit that the snake twisted in a pain and hissed with anger because of the sharp claws of the Molly rabbit that the snake injured. Mommy, little rag, and because of that injury, the snake now cannot hold that baby bunny and twisted. The snake feel too much pain in its body and hissed with the anger. Now the snake becomes too much angry because of the sharp claws, the wounds on its body. Mommy, little rag cried weakly. Now that, and because of that pain on its body, the rag now free from the coil of the snake. Mummy leaped again and struck harder and stronger until the snake let go of the little one's ear. It tried to bite Molly instead, but the snake only got a mouthful of fur. Now the Molly, with all her strength, fighting with the snake, and that snake also wanted to hold the ears of the Molly and tried to bite the Molly, but luckily that snake only got a mouthful of fur of the rabbit only, of Molly. And what happens, see that Molly with her strength fighting with the snake, and finally the snake failed to bite Molly. Only mouthful of fur came into the snake's mouth, and the snake cannot bite the Molly. The snake was beginning to lose the battle. It lost its tight hold on baby Rag. Rag wriggled out of the snake's coil at once and darted away into the bushes. He was out of breath and terribly frightened. He had lost a bit of his left ear, but he was otherwise unhurt. Now, so because of the fighting, severe fight Mother Molly had given to the snake, then after that the snakes failed to fight with the Molly, and Rag finally lost its tight hold from the coil of the snake and ran away very fast. Here the word is written out of breath, means gasping for air. The Rag was running into the bushes. जैसे ही उसको वो कॉइल से फ्री होता है रैग, वो तुरंत ही बहुत ही क्विकली वो बुशेस में भाग जाता है. He had lost a bit of his left ear, but he was otherwise unhurt. Now slightly his left ear hurt by the snake, otherwise he was unhurt, and it is because of his mother's effort Reggileg was safe. Once Reggileg was free, Molly had no wish to keep fighting. She hopped over to where Rag was hiding, while the snake slowly slithered away into the jungle. Then Rag ran into the bushes. Behind that, his mother was also running behind Reggileg. Okay, and now Molly didn't want to fight with the snake, because now Reggy was free from danger. So both were running into the bushes, and other side the snake also slowly slithered away, running from there into the jungle. Then see here. Are you all right, Rag? She asked, feeling worried. Now Mother Molly asked, Are you all right, Rag? She asked, feeling worried. Now you know that mother's nature is always worried about their children. So Molly was asking a question. Are you all right, Rag? I am sorry. I left the nest, Mummy, replied little Reggyleg. Now Reggyleg told that I am very very sorry that I have not listened your instruction and I left the nest. I am glad you are not hurt. Now come, follow me, said Molly gently. Now Molly told that I am very happy, I am very glad that you are not hurt. Now you come and follow me. Then with a giant leap, Molly disappeared into the woods. Reggyleg followed the shining beacon of her snow white tail until she led him to a safer corner of the swamp. Now here beacon means a light that works like a signal. So Molly running into the woods and Reggyleg also followed his mother, and both were running and running until Molly find a safer corner of the swamp for her little Reggyleg. So this way here the hard efforts of Mother Molly, Reggyleg at the end of the story finally saved from the big dangerous snake. So this is the story of our first lesson. I hope students, all of you enjoyed this story. Okay. So through this lesson we can learn a moral that whenever our elders, our parents, whatever instruction, whatever advice given to us, we must have to follow very strictly. If we are not following like this Reggyleg, we also put into some trouble. Okay, so this is a first moral that you have to learn from this lesson. Okay students, now we will see the remaining question answer of this lesson. See the question number 3. First two questions I have discussed in the first part. Now remaining question. What was different about the new sound Reggyleg heard? So what type of sound he had heard, that you have to write in the answer of this question. See here the answer. The new sound that Reggyleg heard was low and continuous. It was a very low and continuous sound. It was strange and different because there was no patter of feet with it. This was a totally strange and different type of sound that Reggyleg was never heard this type of sound. So no patter of feet with it. Okay, so this is answer of question number 3. Now see question number 4. What mistake did Reggyleg make? What happened because of that? Okay, Reggyleg ने कौन सी mistake की? And because of that mistake, what happened? Now see the answer of question number 4. Now look at here student. Reggyleg made the mistake of coming out of his nest, though his mother had asked him not to. As a result, he found himself face to face with a big black snake. तो Reggyleg ने कौन सी मिस्टेक की? उसने जो मिस्टेक की वो सबसे पहली मिस्टेक क्या की कि वो नेस्ट से बाहर आ गया, जबकि उसकी मदर ने बोला था कि उसको नेस्ट के अंदर ही रहना है. एंड एज अ रिजल्ट व्हाट हैपन? He found himself face to face with a big black dangerous snake. ठीक है, और वो एक बिग ब्लैक डेंजरियस स्नेक के सामने आ गया. सो दिस इज द रिजल्ट. I repeat once again students for you. Reggyleg made the mistake of coming out of his nest though his mother had asked him not to. As a result, he found himself face to face with a big black snake. Okay. Now question number 5. Look at here student. How did mother's love save Reggie? In the end of the story, how mother's love saved Reggie? Now look at here. Answer number 5. Molly, Reggie's mother, was usually shy and helpless. Actually, Molly's nature was very shy and helpless type. But because mother's love was strong in her, she overcame her fears. She becomes brave. She becomes bold as a mother. Okay, because if she was not doing that work, maybe the result will be different. But because of her hard effort, her child saved, means that small rag saved from the coils of snake. She overcame her fears and fought with the snake very bravely and saved Regileg's life. Okay, so this way, Mother Molly's love saved Regileg's life. I repeat once again for you students. Molly, Regileg's mother, was usually shy and helpless. But because mother's love was strong in her, she overcame her fears and fought with the snake very bravely and saved Regileg's life. So here all these 5 questions are very important students. You have to read properly 2 times with a proper concentration. Okay. Now see students the remaining exercise here given. Here students that in your 5th standards you have learned types of sentences, right? Here we have to find out that which kinds of sentence is given. Some sentences are of declarative sentences. So what is declarative sentences? It states a facts, an idea or express an opinion. That is called declarative sentence. Second type of sentence is called interrogative sentences. It is usually asked a question in order to get information, and at the end of the sentence question mark sign will be there. Third kind of sentence is exclamatory sentences. These sentences express strong feelings such as joy, sorrow, okay, anger, request, pain. And at the end of the sentence, exclamation sign will be there. Next kind of sentence is imperative sentence. These sentences are used to give order or to make request, right? That is called imperative sentences. Now look at here students, one small exercise given. Exercise number A. Identify and write the kinds of sentences in the blanks. So students, this exercise answer you have to write only in the textbook with the help of pencil. Just you have to write only kind of sentences. Which type of sentence is there? See, the first one is given for example. Bring that bag from the table, please. Here the word please is written. So here the tone is request tone. So this is called imperative sentence. Now second one, look at here. Have you solved the puzzle yet? You can see here in this sentence students, at the end of the sentence question mark sign is there. So it is called interrogative. So the space here provided, there you have to write interrogative. Number 3. I am reading a book about horses. Okay. So this is called declarative sentences. Okay, here we know that it gives informations about any facts, ideas or opinion. So this is called declarative sentence. Number 4. That's not true. You can see here at the end of the sentence which sign is there? Exclamation sign is there. So it is called exclamatory sentence. Number 5. What a beautiful picture. Here also at the end of the sentence exclamation sign is there. So it is also called exclamatory sentence. Number 6. Do you enjoy going to the cinema? Here at the end of the sentence students question mark sign is there. So this is called interrogative sentence. It's a very easy exercise. Okay, without my help also you can do it, but still I have explained. So you have to write like this way whatever I have written. You can see here. Now look at here, exercise number B. Rewrite these sentences in your notebook using the instruction in the brackets. But students, these sentences you have to write only in grammar textbook with literature textbook with the help of pencil only. Okay, no need to write in any notebook. Now here what you have to do, whatever bracket word is given, that way you have to make the sentence. See here, it is a holiday tomorrow. Into bracket exclamatory is given. So here students, how we ought to make exclamatory sentences? Hurrah! Tomorrow is a holiday. So this is exclamatory sentence we have made. Now see the second sentence, students. You want someone to hold your bag. Here in bracket imperative is given. So we have to make this sentence in a imperative form. So imperative, we have to use the request tone. So first of all we have to write, please hold this bag for me. So this is imperative. Now number 3, your neighbors have gone on a vacation. Now here into bracket written declarative. So which way we have to make declarative? My neighbors have gone on a vacation. Number 4, you want to warn your friend not to sit on a freshly painted bench. Into bracket exclamatory is written. Okay, so which way you have to write exclamatory? Stop. And then you have to put exclamation sign. Don't sit on that bench. It's been freshly painted. Okay. Number 5. You want to know how far it is to the nearest town. Into bracket interrogative is written. So which way you have to make interrogative? How far is it to the nearest town? And at the end of the sentence you have to put question mark sign. Now number 6. Your friend Mala's birthday is tomorrow. Here into bracket declarative is written. So which way we have to write? It is Mala's birthday tomorrow. So this is declarative. Okay, both the exercise, students, you have to write in the textbook only with the help of pencil. Okay, so here first chapter I have completed. I hope whatever I have discussed in this video, all of you understood it properly. Okay, and once again student, all remaining word meanings, lesson remaining part plus question answer you have to read properly 2 times. Thank you. Have a nice day to all of you.